back to another math lesson. We are going to be working with some division today. Basically, it's going to be, well, let's put a problem on the board first. 72 divided by 6. Now, what I'm going to show you today is division by subtraction. It's a very simple form of division. It's just a little timely because if you don't know how to do what's considered the standard form of division, it just takes a little bit longer. But this will be good if you don't know your multiplication facts or, you don't quite understand full standard division yet. So what we're going to do is instead of, doing this like a normal division problem, we're going to take the number 72 and we're going to subtract 6 from it. So 72 minus 6 is 66. Now, obviously, that didn't get me very far right now. But we're going to keep subtracting 6 until our answer is 0, or we get close to 0. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens. 66 minus 6 is 60. 60 minus 6 is 54. Let's bring 54 up here. 54 minus 6 is 48. 48 minus 6 is 42. 42 minus 6 is 36. 36 minus 6 is 30. Let's bring our 30 up top again. 30 minus 6 is 24. 24 minus 6 is 18. 18 minus 6 is 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. And last but not least, 6 minus 6 is 0. Now, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much. How does that even help me figure out what 72 divided by 6 is? However, if we actually count the number of times we subtract a 6, we get our answer. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we don't count the 6. We count the number of times we subtracted 6, not the total number of 6s. So 72 divided by 6 equals 12. Now, we can always go back and double check our work too, just to make sure. So let's use a different color here just so we can separate it from everything else. So let's do 12 times 6. Do some basic multiplication just to make sure. 6 times 2 is 12. Regroup that 1. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7, and you have 72. So this method works, it just takes a little bit longer. Now, I'm going to show you one trick that will help you do this, but maybe not subtract 6 so many times. So we already know 72 divided by 6 is 12. But let's go ahead and erase it and see something that helps us speed up the process. Now, looking at the number 72, it's a big number, okay? And I know that one number I can use to get close is if I use 6 times 10 equals 60, that helps out a lot with the math. Anything times 10 is that same number with an extra 0 on the end. So what we can do is, by knowing this, we do 72 minus 60, do a little bit of subtraction. 2 minus 0 is 2, 7 minus 6 is 1. So now we have 12. Now let's do our subtracting 6. So we're going to subtract 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. And one more time, 6 minus 6 is 0. So this time we only have 1, 2 6s. However, we're going to count these as 10 more 6s right here up in this problem. So if I do 10 plus 2, I also get 12. So you get a little bit less subtraction for you to do and a little bit more simple way of doing math. So if the number, that like our number that we're dividing by is bigger than this number multiplied by 10, then you can cut out some of the extra subtraction and you don't have as many subtraction problems and you'll be dividing that much faster. So yeah, that's it. This is dividing by subtraction, repeated subtraction, and that's all there is to it. In our next lessons, we'll be going a little bit deeper on how to divide using different strategies, but right now we're just going to start with this one. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a phenomenal day.